Now, how awesome is that, right? I'm creating a paint here, as you can see, and each time I move something, the other side of the output is moving also. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to create insane AR art live canvas with Leonardo AI. Right now, I am inside Leonardo AI, and basically, I am now logged in. Now, this is gonna be the landing page you should be seeing also on your end. And as you can see right here, there are 4 features. First is image generation. Second is real-time Canva. Third is Canva editor. And of course, lastly is motion, which is gonna be still oncoming soon. So the first thing I want you to do right now is please take note that this process or this tutorial is applicable for all devices. May it be an Apple devices if you're using a MacBook or even a Windows OS. Please stay in the video because the process is literally the same right now. So let's get started right here. So the first thing, I always say first thing, sorry about that. But anyway, let's get into it. Simply choose this option that says real-time Canva. If you have another name for it, maybe it will be live Canva, but they're the same thing. Simply click on it and you'll arrive on this landing page, or basically it's like a Canva. Now, as you can see, I already have an image here because I'm already working on it earlier. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this brush icon that I have on my pointer, so I can really talk to you about a specific tool regarding the brush. So let me just remove this one very quickly. There we go. So next thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to clear up my Canva. So to clear this up, this icon right here, and click on confirm. Now we have a blank Canva here to work with. So let me just let you know that this left side right here will be our Canva. Right side right here will be the output. So I still have that superstructural prompt. Let me just remove it. There we have it. So right now it's literally back to 0. Let me just remove that. I accidentally clicked something. So the idea about this video is basically anything you put here will be demonstrated on the right side. So as an example, check this one out. So on the left section, we have some sections to work with. So select is gonna be the thing that you move up with. Erase would be, of course, it will erase anything you draw. Add image is pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna add an image, and of course the brush right here. So if you're familiar with text to image, video to image, or even prompt to image, this one right here, we're gonna call it paint to image. You heard me right, this is gonna be paint to image, and basically the first thing that you should learn is gonna be changing the brush. This one right here. I'm gonna go with this size around 30, so I have a very small area and very accurate to work with. So change color first. So if you're working on a drawing and you want to create, for example, an alien, a rock star, or even, let's just say, Superman, please choose the specific color to work with, because AI can only do as much. Let's help it creating that quality we're looking for. So make sure you're on the brush and not on the background, because right now, if you're in the background right now, you see this a little turquoise color. So you can just move this and make it whiter. Easy as that, right? Now, first thing again is changing the color. So for the first time again, I'm gonna create this one right here. I'm gonna go with an alien. So alien are color green by default. I'm gonna go with color green right there and basically draw a face here. So I'm gonna create that circle right there. This is gonna be the face of an alien for me. I'm gonna create this one. So as you can see, right now, whatever I'm doing on the left side is being displayed on the right side. So basically right now I have this little thing, or a little green speck, and on the right side it created a little ball edged into a wall. So to help it out a little bit, there is this prompt bar. Type in this here, a green alien, and basically click on enter. So right now we have something to work with on the right side. Now you also see creative strength here. Basically this is the reference on how instant, or rather how is the intensity regarding the prompt. So for example, if you decrease this one, you'll see that the result is basically the one you're entering. If you increase it as much, you'll see the alien will be basically an alien as it is. But The difference is that whatever you put here is not that much of a difference. It will create its own, basically. So the sweet spot for this one is around 0.6 to 0.7. So I suggest do it on that manner. I'm just gonna go back to 0.65, and there we have it. Now next thing, I'm gonna create the eyes. So because I wanna highlight something first here, I'm gonna go with the black one. Give me a second here. There we have the black one. I'm gonna decrease the size of the brush again, and basically draw my way out of here. So if you're familiar with paint, if you like drawing, this is gonna be fun for you. Because right now, to be honest, I am having fun. Now to change the eye color right there, I suggest do this little trick. And then decrease the size of the brush once more. And choose a specific happy color or bright color. If you wanna go transparent earlier, I'm gonna teach you this one later on. But for now, let's color those eyes. I think I did not select a color. There we have it. So there's are the eyes. Let's create some color with that and see how it works. So basically whatever I do here right now is really reflecting on the other side, right? So I really have an alien right now. If you're gonna ask me, it looks like much Yoda. If you're familiar with Star Wars, it looks like Yoda, right? Now the next thing we wanna work with, I'm gonna let you to select. So to highlight select is basically moving stuff here. As you can see right there, the last thing you did are now being moved. Whatever you do here, it will reflect, or rather reflect, the output, of course. Now, next thing I want you to take note of is going to be changing the background. So click this color, click on background, make sure you're here, and basically have it on a different color. So for example, since this is an alien, I'm going to go with a little bit more different color here. Let's go, how about orange one? Let me write orange, this one right here. As you can see, the background is now changed, where in fact, everything you do here, of course, will reflect on the right side. So let's wait for it to reflect because it's a huge difference regarding white and orange. And by the way, guys, go back to brush and work your way around your image right now. So one of the things that I want to highlight regarding this application is going to be this one. So as you can see, my current background is going to be black, and the output is a little bit darker with a little bit more street lights. So if you want to make your background, for example, a little bit more jolly or happier, or let's just say liver, you can just simply click on this button right there, click on background, and choose a specific color. So to make it more lively, I'm gonna go with yellow, making sure my transparency is on the way down so I can get that solid yellow color. Making sure this button right here changes all the way to the bright side of yellow. And then basically for this one, since I have a interactive mode trial account, I need to make some changes first before it will apply. But if you have this real-time mode, after applying the background, the output will change. But since I have an interactive, I need to change some things first. For example, the brush color here, I'm just gonna change the eyes, even just a little bit, like so. You'll see that brown, or rather yellow color will be changing. How powerful is that, right? Also, another thing I want to highlight is this one. So for example, I changed the eye size right here, and basically let me just go back, and then I overstepped there. Give me a second. So one thing I want to highlight more is basically this one, the transparency feature. What I mean by transparency is make sure you're in the brush size, go with this in a little bit more middle part, and go to the lighter side. So we're just making a shadow. Make this brush size a little bit more thinner, and let's try it out. So this is what I mean. If you made shadows here, even just for a little bit, these are another changes that you can check on your output. And it will not show at the same time on this one, but we still have those shadows showing up. So if you want them to be more highlighted, give this transparency a little bit more color or a little bit more solid, and change it or just play with it as you can see fit. So making sure you play with it as you go on, even just those little transparency will be good to go. As you can see right there, since it's bright yellow, I think it will not show up that much, but this is a strong feature that you need to take note of, this transparency shadow effect. Next thing we want to do is basically I want to let you know this option that says add to image. And basically for this one, simply choose the image that you have. So since we're working with an alien, we can easily go to community feed and look for an alien image. But if you notice, they have this option disabled for search. So I think they're having a problem with that one, or it's gonna be on maintenance, if you may. So we're gonna manually search for an alien image here. If you don't have anything here, let's just upload this one, just for discussion purposes. I'm gonna click on this one, so I'll show you the image option. Click on confirm, and wait for it to add up. It's taking quite a long time, but it will surely go there. So if you place that alien over here, it will show that process right there, right? So if you want to change it, basically hover everything up as it is right here, and you'll see that new image, right? It looks better now, if you're gonna ask me, and it's a bit scarier. Anyway, moving on, I want to show you this option that is an erase. So to erase is basically literally the meaning of erase. You can erase stuff there as you go on. And basically once I erase this one, you'll see those options right there. Okay? Now, next thing I want you to take note of is basically this one. This dynamic. So these are the, we call this filters or templates. If you want it on the anime side right there, the output will change. If you want it on the cinematic side, it will also change right here. Now, for this one, I'm gonna go with anime. And I'm gonna go work with this one right now. Next thing I want you to take note of is gonna be this option. So we have interactive and real-time mode. So these are the meaning, the difference of the two. Mainly is the real-time is for paid subscribers. For free trial users such as myself, the difference is only how fast their interaction is. As you can see in the interactive mode, this mode will update the drawing every time you complete an action, where in real-time mode is updates the image in real time as much is more responsive. That is basically it. They're only faster on responding, but for me, I'm satisfied right now with this free trial mode. Now moving on, we have this option that says output to input, right? Now I'm gonna show you how powerful this is. So basically if I click on this option, I'll have the same image, but on my output, it will now change. Give it a second to reflect. I'll get back to you once it's here. So welcome back. As you can see right here, it is now changed a little bit, and also I added this yellow circle to make it more a bit of her sun. But it did not add the sun. Instead, it added those northern lights, and with those are good enough for me now. So the next thing I want you to take note of is basically I'm gonna clear everything, because I want to show you this specific option. So first clear Canva, and then change my background. I'm gonna go back with white right here, like so. And now basically I'm gonna create an alien one more time. So for this one, I'm gonna go specifically on brush one more time, and I'm gonna go with work with yellow now. Now for this one, again, I'm gonna create a face like so. Give me a second here. So as you can see, the smaller the brush, the harder it is to fill up a space, right? So for this instances, I suggest go with higher sections right there and just basically clear up some surfaces. Easy as that. Let me just decrease it one more time. And for this one, I'm gonna go create a face first. Those eyes right there. Now, here is the thing. This is what I'm talking about. You need to create a body, right? So, give me a second. I want it a bit red, a little bit more smaller. And basically, to create a body, of course, you're gonna connect it on the face. I'm gonna create a bit of a red action there, and creating it on a jacket or somewhat leg. And as you can see right there, it's not creating that jacket I'm looking for. It's creating more of a shirt. Now to help my prompt here, I'm gonna type in some red jacket. So this is my last option. If it's not reflecting in the paint, I have that text to image option. So as you can see right there, it's looking more a bit of a jacket right now. Next thing, you'll have this option that says instant refine. So basically for this one, if you click it, it will upscale the output. And as you can see right here, it will help us have a better image. Now, the basic thing about Instant and Creative is Creative has more upscaling power. As you can see right there, it's not even noticeable that much, but to be honest, it is upscaled even for a little bit. Now, let's try this Creative Refine. and normal refine. So this two right here will be viewed on the preview mode on our own homepage. So basically, let's try normal refine first. I'm gonna click on it and wait for it to finish. And then you can check it on your personal feed. This one right here. Let's just go here for a little bit. And then while waiting for it, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna click on Creative Refine now to check the difference. Now while waiting, I'm gonna Snapchat this one or screenshot, all about that one, so I can show you the difference of the two, the original and the upscaled refine. Now let's go to my personal feed. There we have it right here. And with this one, this is gonna be the normal refine. As you can see right there, Acclame Refiner, undersized normal. And to compare the two, this is it. Basically, there is no much difference because we already tried instant refine here, right? Now let's try looking for my creative refine here. Let's just wait for it to finish and I'll show you guys how it looks like. So welcome back. This is now the creative refine. As you can see right there, it is mainly on the smoothness of the high quality. So you know you won't take much of the difference, but as you can see here, let me just place the two together. There is some shadows on the regular one right there, and here it is much more smoother, much more anime looking, much more cartoon looking, right? That is the refine for you, so please check it out. Now let me go back on the landing page earlier where I can edit stuff. So this is gonna be my editing canvas, right? Next thing I want to show you guys is basically this one right here. Go to the brush, make sure you're in here, go to the color, and you'll see this option. You're gonna make your brush a little bit more transparent to have the different effect. And for this one, I'm gonna try on the middle part. I'm gonna draw something here. So let's draw something here rather than the not translucent one. As you can see right here, I'm creating a translucent vibe right here. As you can see right there, it gives you a different result rather than the one or using the much more solid fill. If I use this one, it will give me a different result right here. And wait for it to finish. As you can see right there, it's different. So please check everything out and please take note, whatever you do on the left side, may it be transparent, even if it's just a little bit different on the metrics, the result will be different. So please utilize them to the limit of your imagination. Next thing is gonna be again using this one. This is my favorite, output to input, and I'll see what is the difference on the result now. So as you can see right here, this is my favorite one, output to input. So it's more like of a shuffle or upscaled version. So the more you click on this one, you'll have different results on the previous one right there. Like so, right? So please work your way out with this one, check out the features I gave you, and try them out on yourself. The limit here will be your imagination. And if you're satisfied with the result, this is the download button, simply download it. And basically with that one, easy as that, you'll have the results downloaded on your PC. Thank you so much for watching guys, so please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.